What's up, family? Welcome back to the Stop Sinking Show. There is a paragraph in Meditations in the beginning where he has all his dedications. And I think this one was about his father, but I don't know if that part is important. And what's beautiful is that each one of these dedications, the qualities that he admires and highlights in the people in his life, each one of these qualities can be meditated on and spent a lifetime trying to live out. One of them was, he talks about his father, he was no affecter of novelties. In those things which conduce to his ease and convenience, plenty whereof his fortune did afford him, without pride and bragging, yet with all freedom and liberty. So that as he did freely enjoy them without any anxiety or affection when they were present, so when absent he found no want of them. I saved this in my day one journal a year ago when I was reading the book. I always marvel at the fact different people reading the same book can have different perspectives and different things stick out to them. And I guess this particular paragraph stuck out to me because it's a quality I so admire that I try to live out in some ways that I fail at in many other ways. But it's something that sticks out to me because maybe it's something I want to work on. The problem with most of us is that we tend to get attached to the levels that we reach. And because the experience of loss is so much more than the gain of something, the maintenance of each level we finally reach then becomes the utmost importance to try to keep. So the things we own at each level end up owning us because we become attached. We grasp at, hold tighter to the things we've acquired, to what we've experienced and have the ease of experiencing at those levels. I myself take too much care of things I have gotten or bought so I can almost, in a way, preserve them and never feel a loss of them. And there's some aspect of control in that too. But nonetheless, there's an attachment to the thing. Attachment to the convenience that they provide, the ease they enable, the connection they facilitate, whatever that thing is, depending on its function. And so the thing must be protected at all costs. And sometimes that cost is your priorities because we forget what is truly important. So for me, this has shown up as someone not treating the thing as good as I treat it or abusing it, in my opinion, and then me thinking the person is lower priority than the thing. And again, we forget what is truly important. And life is still life without the things we collect at each level, through each phase. It's not the things that are important. But the preserving of them feels important to us because it's a risk to what we have achieved if we let them go, if they evade us. And it's always this constant loop between grasping and aversion that we find ourselves in. Half of the things we hold on to too tightly, and the other half we run away from. All of it in control of us. None of it in our control. And as someone who was blessed and born into means, who then abandoned that as a teenager, took himself to means, down to debt, back to luxury, stripped away to minimalist, I can tell you firsthand the experience of things that own me, and some of them still do as I continue to pay $400 a month in storage fees for things I haven't seen in almost 4 years, to also living without most of my things and realizing that I don't need much. And as someone who has seen this tension play out in his personal life, been owned by the things that I own and felt the weightlessness of necessity, you can understand why this quality would stand out to me, why this paragraph would be important to me. And what I'm not suggesting is one or the other, to be either a minimalist or to indulge in all the luxuries. But what I am saying is that you can be liberated from your luxuries. You can experience them while they are there and cherish them and understand their passing nature and be there with them because of that passing nature and be there with them when they're present fully. And when they are not there, sleep on the hard floor like a stoic. Because hard floor or cushion, the comfort is in the mind. You can eat less and need less and consider it a season. This is the beautiful part of life. It's undulating nature. And most of it can be easily lost while trying to hold on to the tracks behind us while the coaster is zooming forward. Losing the present. Desperately trying to hold on to what is fragile and fading. I don't know. I'll end it at I don't know. Something to meditate on. Love you, family. Stay true.